So I'm going to do a little demonstration here on how to create your own pattern in Photoshop and add it to the patterns on the right here in the pattern overlay, because they don't give you very many patterns. So I'm just going to give you sort of this. There are many ways to make patterns in Photoshop. This is the way I find to be the easiest. I just use the custom shape tool and I put a bunch of flower shapes right here, because you guys get flowers. You could do boats, you could do pictures from the internet. You can make a pattern out of basically anything. I'm going to show you how to make a pattern out of using the custom shape tool, and then I'm going to do a quick demonstration on how to make a pattern using images from the internet. Again, you can make a pattern out of basically any image, even like you can make a pattern out of your face. We won't do that right now. So basically, these are all shape layers, right? I just pulled out, just to give you an example, I'll just do another one. So custom shapes. I'm going to fill in another one right here. Cancel. So I'm going to draw out a flower. I'm going to double click to make it. I want it to be like a blue violet. Maybe just like this. Press OK. I'm going to move it over right here. And that's just what I've been doing. I've just been getting different flowers from this drop down, changing the size and changing the color. It's really easy. You can see I've got them all right here. After I'm finished with that, the next thing I want to do is rasterize all of these shapes. What the heck is rasterizing? Well, we're not going to worry about what that is right now. Just do it. So I'm going to hold down Shift and select all of these. Holding down Shift. So all of the layers are selected, and then I'm going to right click right here, rasterize layers. And now they're still selected, which I need them to be, because the next thing I'm going to right click and I'm going to merge the layers down to one layer. So merge layers. So now they're all on one layer. And now I'm going to go up here to filter, other, and I'm going to choose offset. And then this palette's going to come up. And this is really whatever your preference is. It sort of moves them around. Unless you liked, if you liked it the way it was. I like that. It sends a lot of them off of the screen. So I'm going to leave this one. There's no magic number. You just kind of have to move these around and make sure wrap around. What about this one? Repeat edge pixels. Oh, nope. Set the transparent. Nope. Wrap around. That's what we want. And you can just kind of like play around with these numbers and the sliders. There's no right or wrong. And then make sure you choose preview, because it'll show you what's happening. I like that a lot better. I'm going to press OK. And I'm going to fill this blank area and this blank area with another flower. So using this one, maybe one about that size here. Double click. I'm going to use maybe a green. And then over here, I'll do another one. Double click, maybe a violet, maybe an orange. An orange one, make it just a little bit bigger. I'm just filling in the gaps, basically. And there's one more gap right here. I'm going to fill in using a different flower, maybe this one right here. And instead of orange, we'll do green. There. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I actually need to rasterize these two, so hold down Shift. These three, sorry, 4. How many did I do? however many. Just hold down shift, right click, rasterize layers. Now right click, not merge visible. Right click, merge layers. And then I want to merge these down with all of that. Right click, merge down, merge down. Everything's on one. Now watch this. Go to your rectangular marquee tool and draw a box around the whole thing. Go up to edit, scroll down to define pattern. And I'm going to call this flower pattern and press OK. So now, if you open up a new document, and let's say you want to fill, I'm going to make a shape. This time just a rectangle. And I'm going to fill this with that pattern. So double click, pattern overlay, and it should actually be there. There it is. Here's another pattern I made earlier with shapes. This is flowers. And of course you can scale that up and down. Oh, I like that a lot. Press OK. Another one I made just a little bit earlier. So I'm just going to draw a circle, move it over here, and I'm going to put a different pattern in that I made earlier in this class period. Pattern overlay. Instead of that one, it is these shape pattern that I made. So if you click that and click off, you can of course play around with the scale for that too. Then you can add drop shadows and all those other things that we already know how to do. Press OK. So that is one easy way to make a pattern. The last thing would be, let's do PNG transparent. Pikachu, is that how you spell him? No, this is Pikachu. Images, tools, size, large. I'm going to do color, transparent. I'm going to see if I can get a transparent image of Pikachu and then make a pattern out of Pikachu. I think this is it. I'm not sure that's transparent, but I'm going to try. Save image as, desktop, Photoshop, and delete this. And window O. Where's Pikachu? Did I not save you? Desktop? There it is. Yes, it is a PNG. So why can't I make a pattern out of this? Make copies. Hold down Alt. Hold down Alt. Make a bunch of copies. I'm going to do this really fast. I'm not going to take my time to position them exactly the way I want them to. If I wanted to take my time, I would like flip these horizontal. I would change the size. I would change the color just to make it a lot more interesting. But for the sake of this demonstration, we're just going to do copies of the same thing. Okay, I'm going to take some of this over here. This is not a very interesting pattern. Yet. Okay. Filter, other, offset. What's it really doing? It's not really doing anything. I'm just going to hit cancel. Um, oh, wait. I know why. I didn't merge the layers. All right. Top layer, hold down shift, select all the layers. Got all of them. Yep. Right click, merge layers. Filter, other, offset. It's not doing anything that. Now I'm just going to cancel. Mine's good enough. So rectangular marquee tool, draw a box around the whole thing, and then go to edit. This is so easy. Define pattern. I think I spelled that right. Maybe not. And now I'm just going to fill this in. And I'm going to grab a shape. And fill it with my pattern. There he is. My Pikachu pattern. Again, I didn't take my time to make a very nice pattern because I don't want to take forever on this demonstration, but that's the gist on how to make seamless patterns in Photoshop.